moving on process is so important for you to realize that she hasn't moved on, even if she has moved on. Multiple comments in my videos have said, well, she has moved on, or well, I don't know. And then I also get a great handful of people saying, well, no, she has not moved on, or this has worked when she has not moved on. So here's a question that I want you to answer. Do you truly believe that she's moved on? Here's another one. Has she shown you that she has moved on? Because you can believe that she has moved on because she goes months without talking to you. And then you can also believe that, okay, she truly moved on because she's with a new dude. She's partying and getting dug out, different types of stuff by different types of men, or that same other guy. My key point of this is that you have to know where you stand, and moving on doesn't mean she's moved on, even if it looks like moved on has happened, unless she's like married, has kids, unless she doesn't have you on socials at all, she doesn't have no contact to you, and it's been like 5 years. Even then, people reconnect. Like, people reconnect after 2-3 years, especially when there's still attachments and people linger on to, let's say, the feelings that they have to somebody. Now, I don't want to get too deep onto that. I want to get more into how she's feeling and what you will notice, because I know a lot of y'all want to be like, oh, well, what am I going to need to see? How am I going to know that she's not moved on? Now, before I get into it, though, give this video a big thumbs up. Now, y'all, do not miss on the sale that I'm keeping going on, because people have already gotten their products and they're happy about it. I will be adding more products very much soon, but for the ones that are there on sale right now, it's not going to remain like that for more than a few days, honestly. And like, honestly, it's going to change. I'm giving y'all a great deal, and I hope that it's going to be useful. A lot of people have been getting the affirmations, and I'm so glad that they've been, because I feel like that's going to be very much helpful. And I have another affirmations that's already recorded, just not dropped yet. Also, ebooks. A lot of people have gone ebooks, bundle deals, have gone consultations very regular. And honestly, there's just so much more that I just feel like if you want more access to, you want to go ahead and get it now. This is your time, because those prices will go back up. And also, I will be dropping more. So get it when you can. And also, lastly, YouTube membership and Patreon, they both are technically connected, but you choose where you want to have a community. And sometimes people don't have Patreon, but I know I have a better community on Patreon right now, only because YouTube membership came afterwards. But for everybody that has became a YouTube member, shout out to y'all. I appreciate it. And so choose whatever you want for explicit and exclusive content. Check it out. You'll see what's there and what you want to be getting engaged in. Okay? All right. Back to this, though. For the times and the people that are feeling like, well, Basana, I don't know if I know that she's moved on, or I feel like she has moved on, but I don't have that full sense. So what I want you to be fully aware of is what is going on around that time, right? So that can then look like, okay, well, this woman is happy and all she's doing is posting her in different cities with different men and guys in the background. There's a sense of her maybe trying to get you jealous indirectly, but that's going to happen more in the beginning stage, or that's going to happen if, let's say, you guys are on and off, and then one day she's trying to do this to trigger you. Another key indication is you have to understand the type of relationship you have. This is so important, because you might have a relationship of pettiness and built up off of, well, I'm going to do this because I want to do it. I'm going to do this because I think it's a good idea. Sometimes maturity is lacked, communication is lacked, and somebody might have way more feelings and might be way more ready. It's so much deeper than that. If you want me to break this down more, comment breakdown. And also, or for some people that be like breakdown, you could just comment also break it down for break it down more. And then also part twos, if it's going to be this topic that you want me to do more of and you want to see more of, and of course other topics and other ideas and other things that you just recommend for me and feedback. And so I say this to say that these things are things that you have to be very analytical of, so you know what is happening with that person specifically. and nothing is being like beating around the bush. It's specified. So let me just go on to how whatever the woman that you're dealing with, be aware of that. But moving on can happen in different stages, and then it could be that they come back around, because you might be like, oh, she's been with this guy. If she's not like married, she hasn't had kids, if it hasn't been like years with that person as well, then it's just somebody else's churn. Really, that's what it comes down to, because she's not convinced or fully down for that person. Especially, again, back to, you have to know your type of relationship, especially if she's not a loyal type. You can't be with a woman and be like, oh, okay, yeah, she's loyal. You want to pin that on her. What sense does that make? All you're doing to yourself is saying that I want to be convinced of this because it's going to bring more comfortability for yourself. It's going to make you feel more stable, and it's going to bring validation. Bottom line is that that's all a lie in that type of situation. Of course, you can get comfortability, validation, satisfaction, you name it, whatever it is, but it's only really realistic, and it's only valuable and means something when that person is sincere, loyal to you, and is about you. Now, I'm just saying, you might not be dealing with that type of woman and you're aware of it. Another thing for our next video, because we're wrapping up, is that remember also what stage you're at in a relationship. It's not just about a woman that wants to be out there, a woman that wants to be dealing with different guys or breaks up with you easily. Those are all key signs that she's like that. But it's also the attachment that she has to you. So those are easy signs that she has not moved on. If she still watches your stories, those are the things. I'll get into it in different videos, but that's more social media based, because let's compare it to, like, if you're texting her, she's probably not going to text you. It's going to take a lot of pride out of her. Bottom line is that you're just paying attention to, if it's nothing to a lot, there's obviously the in-between of like a little bit, and then there's like a mid bit or on and off type of bit. If it's any of those sorts of stuff, determine it just based off of the past that you had with her, and also cycles and reputations, etc. Now, there's so much more to break down. I will do so in a different video. I hope this video was helpful. If you want more like this, let me know. Don't forget about the deals that I have going on right now. And don't miss out on the amazing ones, because they're not going to last forever. And that's going to be it for this video. Click those links. Bye,
There's
y'all.
other stuff that you have going on. It could be about anything, self-improvement, back to dating. Consultations are available for that. Book your consultation. Let's get on the line and talk about what's going on with you. Click that link after this video.
Sleep affirmations, so you could become that powerful man, and it is recorded in my voice, and I give you the strongest affirmations to overall become that man and subconsciously become powerful. So let's get into these books. Get a track woman you want and get her to miss you, along with secrets to winning her over, and it tells you about cold approaching. It tells you my personal stories, and if you're trying to up your game in the dating game, these books are going to be perfect for that, and you could get it all in a bundle deal. Make sure you click the link down below. Are self-improving in the process. This is so serious. This is why I have a whole no contact guide and journal available. Y'all could go ahead and purchase it. If you need somewhere to start off, then you need all the breakdowns, all the insight, the information, and I have structure in there, help you, prompts, things that will tell you you got this, but it'll give you also reasons why. And I have stories in there that tells you why no contact has worked for people, all types of stuff. It's so detailed, y'all. That's how much information I made sure to put in there. Step up no contact, or if you need somewhere to start and you need something to help you, this is like me guiding you as you go through no contact. That's how I customized it for y'all. So you can check that out by clicking the link down below. See what you could do with no contact, how far you could do it. Just learn everything, have the guidance, and accountability partner. Although I'm not actually there, you'll feel that sense from this journal and guide.